The entire retail landscape is changing. Any primitive retail experience is getting taken off the table by big online players. And with that, we have to change as a retail company. In total, we have 22 different retail companies under the Warehouse Group, and we are the largest retailer in New Zealand. And we have in excess of $3 billion a year revenue.
Historically, in our function, we've had antiquated systems. We've predominantly used Excel spreadsheets, etc. We often use tools that people only use in work. So we've started using Zoho probably about 6 months ago. Now we're going to be able to use apps. It's more aligned to what they're used to outside of work.
One of the things that we have not been able to do is really communicate with all of our 15,000 employees. And the costs are so high with other providers in terms of getting communication platforms in place. We've never been able to do that. With Zoho Click, we can now communicate with every single employee, either one-to-one or one-to-many. Our CEO can have conferences and make sure that people get to hear messages directly from him, which is a very powerful proposition for us. There is just this energy we feel we are unleashing in the organization of communication. Where prior we would have people calling people on their personal phones, texting, all kinds of stuff, and there was no way to really offer our employees a very good, swift communication platform, and Click has enabled us to do that.
My favorite current Zoho app is Desk, because it really services the need of our operating model in HR, but I'm excited by Zoho People. I think that capability it's got is going to be really revolutionary for us as a function.
We just used to handle calls from 15,000 employees for HR-related issues. They would be related to health and safety, they would be related to barriers customers are facing out in the front lines. And we would take 4 or 5 days to get back to the employees with a solution or even a point person to address it. And now that entire process is automated, and our internal employees are getting service in near real time using this tool. Zoho One is anything you would need for automation of the office, and employees is available there, from your spreadsheets to your documents to your presentations to your collaboration tools to your communication tools to your video to managing infrastructure. You get over 37 products to enable your employees. And they call it the operating system of the business, and it actually is the operating system of the business.
The advantage of having one complete solution is entering information in one place, accessed in many places. So from an internal customer, you get a similar look and feel. Once you get used to the system, as you move around apps, you intuitively know how to use that app because it's got the same look and feel. The fact that it's mobile accessible really opens it up for our organization that's got multiple sites, multiple locations across different countries.
Doing business with a modern, agile, futuristic type company like Zoho is very important for us, because they take a lot of the blocking and tackling we would be doing in employee enablement and office systems away from us, so we can really focus on end customer user experience and how do we digitize ourselves faster than others. How do we take the insights that are coming from our data engines faster than others and turn those into actions to serve our customers better. And therefore, Zoho plays a very important part in just making this journey faster and more futuristic. From productivity of getting problem solved in real time, getting insights in real time, and then improving our performance as an organization and IQ of the organization, it's all amazing impact in just this one tool.
We met a lot of providers in our search for HR solutions. We found a lot of the providers gave us just their standard presentation, whereas Zoho spent a lot of time trying to understand what we were about, what we needed, and they kept saying how customizable it was and how keen they were to customize it for us, and we found that to be true from day one. It only took a couple of months to deploy Zoho Desk. Actually, it was that intuitive, that simple a system. Within about 2 months from seeing the demo to implementing it, I would say it's about 8 weeks.
I've never heard of a tool so easy to deploy that the business was able to configure and deploy to their end users. The depth of knowledge that these guys have on all the different business processes and their technology platform is quite phenomenal. Everyone we have talked to have been in the company for 8, 10, 12 years and really know their stuff. At the same time, they have this startup culture and a very entrepreneurial culture to just get up and start designing solutions for their customers and not be afraid when the boundaries are pushed. So it's really great to have a company that is both old and young at the same time.